Do you know the saying that when there is life, there is hope? You can always bounce back. But this man called Little or Small Joe doesn't know that saying. Because as this Mr. ALOY movies, Most Scary Marriage Ever, episode 49, we know say evil doers, they know they suffer for Mr. ALOY movie. Now the same evil doers, they end Mr. ALOY movie. And so is the case in Most Scary Marriage Ever, episode 49. Because as small Joe, I mean a little Joe, has chosen his path of doom until his new wife, who is called Cheta, sells that house that Clara bought for her daughter, Benny. Until Cheta wastes the money, the small money where they inside this family. She will not stop. As Clara has left Benny and Jonathan to manage themselves, they will eventually beg on the streets. Oh, Mr. ALOY. As this Most Scary Marriage Ever, no they end. You know one end. As Mr. ALOY doesn't want Emeka and Debbie to be apprehended. Mr. Hanks and Clara are enjoying for Canada. It is now loud and clear that Jonathan has completely lost his mind. He has completely lost his memory. He has lost completely his sense of thinking as a man. Jonathan is now like a robot that is being controlled by Cheta. And Cheta is the creation of Debbie and Emeka, because it be like say Debbie and Emeka na the creator of foolish small little Joe. My place to click fans. When we say that every step taken by Jonathan is a step planned by Emeka and Debbie, because Emeka and Debbie are using little and small Joe's flaws to bring this man down. Getting a new wife will never ever make Clara bow down for Jonathan. And it is so because she has escaped. One should learn to hide his pride most times. Mr. Small Jonathan, little Jonathan, you have not learned your lesson, Abby. My clicks to click fans. Do you know that I never expected that Jonathan would have gone so far like that to hurt Clara? Because after what she did for him in that episode of Most Scary Marriage Ever, when she left him 50,000 naira in his jacket, did we ever think that little small Joe would destroy Clara like that, to the length of even wanting to buy her and her clients in her restaurants? Hey, Clara, I beg, make it that they continue to go with Mr. Hanks. Wherever he's going to, Canada, wherever he's going to, I beg, follow him. Now better man he be. This man, Mr. Hanks, is the reward. He is the reward for you. He is the reward because God has chosen this man, Mr. Hanks, for everything that you have done that is good. Do you know that, Clara, you can always send for Benny when things have stabilized for you? Marry the love of your life, Mr. Hanks. Have many children, either biological or adopted, because your ex-husband, little Joe, small Joe, he doesn't deserve any of it. Leaving this man alone is the best decision you ever made, Clara. Because, Clara, you are a virtuous woman. All this time, Clara, you never ever cheated on Jonathan, even though you were madly in love with Mr. Hanks. Mr. ALOY. I will say it again. This movie, Most Scary Marriage Ever, is all about 99% of evil that is prevailing in this movie, and only 1% of good. This producer, Mr. ALOY, he will subject us to like 100. Mr. ALOY, you will subject us to 100. Is it true? 100 episodes. 100 episodes, Mr. ALOY, of evil and wickedness. succeeding, and then you will now subject us to only one episode of the good ending of this story, most scary marriage ever. Hey, my place to click fans. We all know that the morale of this evil is evil. Wickedness must succeed, Abby. First, before good things come our way. Hey, Mr. ALOY, is that not absurd? Huh? Because Jonathan, my flicks to click fans, he doesn't even recognize a setup when he sees one. Poor little small Joe. But my flicks to click fans, do you know that most of us are continuing to say that Jonathan is a fool? But do you know that most people reason like little small Joe? Yes, most of us refuse to accept good advice unless it is the kind of advice that we want to hear. We will still turn around to find who to blame when these same people have destroyed our lives. Jonathan has the choice to reject or accept what he hears. But as they say, good advice is not always sweet when we hear it. And again, my Flicks to Click fans, know your friends and ask them important questions so that you reveal their true character, especially when you doubt some of these so-called friends' behaviors. Hey, may God deliver us from unfriendly friends, my Flicks to Click fans. Because as you can see, say, Mr. Jonathan, small little Joe, na dull man, na man when they use his head to gather any sense. Little Joe, small Joe, they sense any danger at all. Little Joe, small Joe will continue to be a puppet to everybody, Hey, because every slap which Jonathan can receive, he deserved it 200%. Clara and Hanks, they'll continue to make a good couple. Let us give them a chance, because Jonathan's sense, it has already been sold out, honestly. Because how can a man like this be so senseless and clueless? Hey, Emeka, you are really indeed a game planner. You are really indeed determined to finish Jonathan. Now that the evil that destroyed you has been matched with you, Jonathan, in the figure of Cheta, Clara, the whole idea for you is never ever to go back to that vomit called Jonathan, where you call empty from your mouth. Oh God, please remove these kinds of friends in our lives. Show us who is good to us. Grant us knowledge to know who is good to us, and grant us knowledge to know who is bad to us. My Place to Click fans, do you know all the signs and symptoms of an abusive partner? If you don't know, I'm going to pin a free download in the comment section just below this video. Learn to know who your good and your bad friends are. Learn to know who is an abuser to help yourself, your family, your friends, your neighbors, humanity. If you enjoyed this my live critical pidgin review of Most Scary Marriage Ever by Mr. ALOY, I beg click like. Watch the next video, and I'll see you again very soon. Mwah. Bye.